Well, good morning, folks. Welcome back to the farm. Seems like a pretty nice day out here today. Yesterday was not so much. The wife said, hey, can you go out and burn garbage? And I no sooner had clicked that button and the flame struck up that Hurricane Katrina come through here. Holy man, did it ever blow. I am surprised that greenhouse is still here. I'm genuinely shocked because it was like swole right up like a balloon. The turkey tractor, tarps ripped right off. It's just chaos over there. There was stuff tumbling and rolling across the yards. You can see we got turkeys out. Like they're just out because whatever. I mean, they're not in Kansas anymore. But that's okay because we got a case of beer. Tomorrow is turkey butchering day. I'm about to fire up the truck here and get hooked onto the stock trailer. Head over to my buddy Robbins. We're gonna pick up his turkeys, and then I'll get ours into the trailer as well. And they can be off feed for tomorrow. We just got the refreshments for it's like a reward, you know, when you're done all the turkeys. You want to have a little reward. That's what that's for. I do got to finish up in the shop here. Cleared a big space. Kept the tractor outside. I got some extra garbage and whatnot that I got to get rid of that I couldn't get rid of yesterday because it was so doggone windy. But there's lots of room in here for activities. So we'll set up a couple plastic tables, get the knives and everything out ready. We got our bleach, cutting boards, all that jazz. We're going to make some quick work of dirty work. You might be wondering, when I said it was windy and I said it was like Hurricane Katrina, you might be wondering just how windy I'm actually talking here. So you see there's those two 2x6s on the ground there, and there's a third one over there. Yeah, they were all in the back of that blue pickup. So that wind came, lifted those 2x6s out of the truck and threw them on the ground. That's how windy it was here yesterday. That's why I genuinely cannot believe, especially after looking at the turkey tractor, how that thing just got folded inside out. How that greenhouse is still standing. That is a bona fide miracle. All right, so I'm back from Robbins. We got his turkeys in here. Let's have a look.
Turkeys, one chicken.
And then I got to find the rest of our turkeys. We're missing. There was 4 that were out this morning. I probably should have put them away before I went and got the other ones, but I didn't because I thought, they'll just wander around the yard. They won't go nowhere. But now they're not here, so I don't know where they are. So I have to find them, and then I'll let the big white dog out. Let the big white dog penned up because I think he was doing a little bit of after hours wrestling with some coyotes. So he's got a bit of a limp to him, so we just kept him penned up. Put him on light duty for a couple of days, but I'd like to get him back out, get him stretch his legs again, make sure we can maintain the territorial boundaries that we have. Actually, you know what I should have done is before I left, I should have closed the gates like I just did, and that way I would at least said, well, look, our turkeys are in our yard. That would have been a smart thing. Oh, there they are, over there by the barn. Well, that's not so bad. We are missing one though. I could have swore we had 9, but now I've got 8, and there was 8 this morning. So like, I don't know during the hurricane if one found its wings and ended up in Sexsmith or just where it went, but nevertheless, we've got 8. That's what we got. That's what we got to work with, I guess. So this looks like a homeless encampment. This is what's left of the turkey shelter after the big storm come through. I finally got them all back in containment. I'm gonna wait till the wife gets home. Yeah, you're right, you got time. Wait till the wife gets home, and then we can try to get them in the back of the stock trailer in the second section, and I'll get that backed up beside the shop, give everybody water, and they can just stay there overnight. I'll keep them off food so that their gizzards are empty, their guts are empty, and then there'll be no mess tomorrow. I think what I am gonna do though now is I'm gonna fire up that blue truck, because I want to get all these sheep that are in here in behind the barn. I do want to turn, because we got like 20 left or something, 19 or 20 left or something like that. I want to kick them out to the south because there's still grass out there where the cows were that they could graze on for a while. But I don't run the cows and the sheep together at the same time because, well, there's certain areas where cows can't get through, but there's certain areas with those same areas where the sheep can get through and wreak a bunch of havoc. So I'm going to take all that electric netting down that I put up earlier in the fall. late summer, I guess. I guess it's still late summer, isn't it? It's really technically not fall yet, I don't think. Maybe it is. Is it September 21st? Is that when it becomes fall? I don't know. Maybe October 21st. Anyways, it doesn't matter. The point is, I'm going to take that netting down. I'm going to put it across the gateway so they can't get over to the west side of the farm. And I'm going to take the rest of it and I'm going to put it all along the south side of the farmyard here, where it's just like a pine rail fence that the sheep can come through and eat on the wife's lavender bushes and cherry trees and all that stuff. Prevent them from doing that. And then they can just graze on that whole wow, they've probably 65 acres there that they could graze on. And as long as the coyotes stay away, we'll be doing all right. We'll be doing just grand. I better leave one hole. So that the big dog can get through and do his job. I see, I gotta let him out. He's not limping around no more. He's spry as a pup again, so that's good to see. All right, so I got 2 rolls of fencing spooled up. I'm on to the 3rd one. And this is where I had the Energizer, and this is where the ground pin is. And I just got to give it a little bit of a tug, and I thought, wow, this is actually really concerning. That was in 2.5 feet, and I just pulled that out one hand like nothing. And usually I got to get a pipe wrench on there and spin it and work it a little bit and then slide it out. This is the creek bottom. This is where there's an ephemeral draw that flows through here. And most years we've seen where this is just wet all the time. It never really dries up. But this year it got so dry, and we've actually seen quite a bit of earth shrinkage, where to the point where like a ground pin just slides right out. And I mean, you can look at what's on the pin, like there's no moisture there. There's no wet dirt attached to that. That's just straight up galvanized steel. That's really concerning, actually. Anyways, I'm about to embark on an adventure that I really don't want to, but it is necessary. I have to recover this netting right here that runs right through the creek, and then off to that fence on the other side. You can see just how many sticks and stones and all this stuff that snags on that netting, right? And there really isn't a good way to do this. And I mean, if I was 9 feet tall and I could keep all this up in the air and off the ground, maybe, just maybe, but I have a feeling I'm probably going to test the extent of my vocabulary every time I snag on a stick here, which will probably be multiple times. All right, well, you heard of the law of attraction, right? Well, yeah, you say a thing and you can speak it into its existence. And I don't think I pulled the first post. Before I even hit the second post, I was already snagged. Not on a stump, not on a stick, not on a rock, but on the barbed wire fence that actually runs right along here. So we got that out of the way early. And then I was just very, very ginger, very careful for the rest of it. Never snagged nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and roll this one up. I got the other 2 right there. Get them in the back of the truck, and I'm going to run up to the house. The wife's on her way home from Grand Prairie. She went to do a little shopping and have a play date with some of the kids' friends there. And I think she wants me to clean the porch. So for as undomesticated as I am, we've got some folks coming over tomorrow, and we should probably feed them a bit of a lunch if we're not gonna have turkey tomorrow. No, we're gonna butcher the turkeys. Anyway, she's made some soup and some buns and whatnot, so they should probably come in the house to eat lunch. So in order to do that, I should probably tidy up the mud room just a little bit, you know, at least get them in the house halfway before they see the chaos that we live in. Anyhow, on that note, I'm gonna let you go for now. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. It is the weekend, right? What day is it today? Saturday? Yeah, it's the weekend. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow.